Welcome to another episode of E&A We Got Time. I'm here with a special guest.
I'm Jared.
And we here on the NFL predictions for the week. His team's on the bye. Probably one of the few people who had the Colts winning last week.
Ha! What you mean? Colts Nation, baby. Colts Nation. That's all I got to say. You saw that boy? Like I said, Patrick Mahomes was going to end up on the paddy wagon, and he damn near did. That's all I got to say. Colts Nation. You leave it at that, sir.
They won the division.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. We'll probably see the New England on the way to the Super Bowl.
Speaking of New England, they have a bye week this week. They're playing the Giants at home. There's nobody on this offense, and being a Giants fan, it's hard for me to say. Saquon's out, Sterling Shepard's out, Evan Ingram's out. We have, I want to say, 3 linebackers active, all the way down to our practice squad running back, which is not that good. He had a fumble last week, didn't sign anybody. Rookie quarterback. Our offensive line looks better, but it's definitely not up for this task. I got the Pats win this game very convincingly, probably like 35-7.
Unfortunately, I feel bad for the Giants. They just in the way of the Patriots right now. With the way the Patriots on the road, I mean, to be honest, the Patriots really haven't had too much competition this year with any of the teams that they played. But like I said, unfortunately for the Giants, they just in the way of a very hot team right now.
Yeah. Next up, more competitive game. We got a divisional game. Panthers at Bucks. I actually like this game a lot.
That's a tough one.
I'm actually gonna pick the Panthers on this.
Christian McCaffrey.
He's been
that boy's a difference maker, ain't he?
He been on the roll. Kyle Allen, 5 touchdowns, 0 picks, really stepped in really well. We all know Jameis Winston has a tendency of giving the ball away.
Yep.
They're averaging more rushing yards per game, which means they're eating up the clock more, so they're not asking too much of, Kyle Allen. I think even though that this game is in Tampa Bay, Jameis Winston will have one of those WTF games. I got the Panthers winning the close one.
That's a tough one. It's been a lot of back and forth with Jameis. Definitely a lot of back and forth, and I don't know, man. Like, that's a tough game to really set it up.
Hey, can you pass the ball to Mike Evans this week? I got him on fantasy.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like if Tampa Bay, if the offensive line can corral around Jameis can be protected and feel comfortable in the pocket, he can have a big game against that Panthers defense. That Panthers defense has shown a lot of weakness throughout a couple games this season that has not made me say specifically they would dominate and win this game. Mm-hmm. So I kind of want to lean towards Tampa Bay winning this game.
I got you on that. Next up, we got a good one. We got Seahawks at Browns. Browns just got manhandled. Probably how my Giants will be manhandled tomorrow. But they got manhandled by the 49ers. Russell Wilson, aside from Patrick Mahomes, even though he took an L last week, I don't think anybody's playing quarterback better than Russell Wilson. He's completing over 70% of his passes. Baker's all the way down in the mid-50s. He's not doing a good job of protecting the ball, keeping the ball out of harm's way. Russell Wilson has 12 touchdowns, 0 picks. Baker has 4 touchdowns, 8 picks. I just don't see it yet. I know they had a shock against Baltimore, which really shocked a lot of people. But still in all, Baker Mayfield isn't as athletic as he thinks he is. Running around that pocket, this is not college anymore. These guys are just as fast as you, if not faster. They probably weigh a good 50 to 100 pounds more than you do. Also, they have Jadeveon Clowney over there. He seems to be doing all right. So I think the Seahawks will win this game kind of convincingly. I'd say a good 10-point spread.
I can't disagree with you on that one. Seahawks are looking really, really well. Russell Wilson's very hot. And the way the Browns defense has been this season really calls into question a lot of the things because they came into the season this year as one of the hottest
things since sliced bread. Boy, it's trash. It's just plain simple, they're trash. By the way, Daniel Jones is playing better football than Baker
Here
Mayfield.
we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we
I
go.
don't believe that.
So you just had to throw that out there.
I was throwing.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, man, you got to look at what's been going on with the Browns too. You know, everybody's talking about Baker dancing around the pocket. If you were in the stipulations he was in with the way that look, you know me, I'm an offensive line haggler all damn day. You know me. That offensive line has been questionable.
You give Russell Wilson Jarvis Snowden, what happens? And you give Baker Russell Wilson's receivers, what happens?
You do raise a good point there, but hey, you die. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm just saying.
We'll disagree on that.
I think Baker just put his head down and just get to work. And I think things will be a lot better off for him going forward.
He does need to focus a little bit harder on football again. I find that a lot of the NFL players, they start getting those goddamn commercial contracts and they lose their damn mind. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Man, you notice that though. Everybody get these goddamn on commercials. They go stupid. Look at Antonio Brown. They put this nigga on the video game. And shit, he out the NFL now. Shit. They ain't got nothing to say to this no more.
Yeah, I definitely think Baker took a little bit too much time on TV in the off season and not much on the field. So you got Seahawks?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Seahawks.
All right, I got this is the highest scoring
Texas.
game of the week.
Texas
at
Texas.
You got the Texans?
Texas.
I'm
not even a Texans fan. They coming out of my division. It's hard for me to put the Texans out there. But guess what? You saw what they did, what the Colts did, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not coming back 100%. On top of Patrick Mahomes not coming 100%, boom, that team has taken a lick. And they have been exposed a little bit. You put pressure on them, yeah, it can happen.
Patrick Mahomes won 3 touchdowns, 400 yards.
We will see.
You better hope Sammy don't show up. You better hope Sammy don't
Well, you better hope Deshaun Watson don't show up with the way he been throwing the ball.
When is D-Hop going to show
So
up?
that's what I'm saying.
When is
You
D-Hop
saw Fuller put up 200 yards. So guess what? That means somebody has to put a clamp down on him. So you gonna put a clamp down on Fuller and clamp down on D-Hop? And you gonna stop Deshaun?
Who's gonna stop Kelsey, Watkins, and Robinson?
Well, I guess it's just gonna be an offensive scoring game.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be 100 points scored in this game, probably. And don't forget about Kenny Stills. He doing a little something over there too. I honestly, all jokes aside, I really kind of don't have a win in this game. I just think this will probably just be the most entertaining game of the week. Because no offense, it's probably gonna be very, very low.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the Texans are gonna put that clamp fact.
I think the Honey Badger is gonna make a difference. I think he's gonna have a very vital pick, and that's
hey, that he does seem to do, find himself in vital situations and vital positions.
Yeah, he's definitely the strongest point of that secondary. The only strongest point of the secondary. Next up, we have the worst game of the week. I'm just gonna come out and say it: the Redskins and Dolphins.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
I'm taking the Redskins. Wait, you taking them for who's getting first pick in the draft, or who's gonna win the game?
I'm taking the Dolphins for the win. Just off of the fact that, man, I don't know, man. Like, they done fired their coach up in Washington. They don't have it going on right. The coaching staff, the GMs, is just too much going on. I mean, look, they can't even agree on whether or not they should have drafted Dwayne Haskins, which in all actuality, you can't blame him for coming in. I mean, who the hell coaching him?
You're right. I definitely think he was in Washington a little too long. These are two bad teams. Just to put in perspective, last week, Aaron Jones rushed for almost as many yards as the leading rusher of the Redskins and Dolphins have throughout this whole season. So let's just think about that. In all these games these guys have played, he almost has just as many yards last week. It's gonna be
you sound defending fun.
I feel like the Redskins and Dolphins, they gotta do some major to swing this thing around next year, because this year's over with. But I got Redskins winning this. I'm gonna give a slight edge to them. It's slight. I'm going like needle slight. Only because I like when they play.
It'll be one of the most interesting garbage games.
Yes. There's a fight for the first
Tollywood?
Yeah, totally. Next up, we got a pretty decent game coming up. We got Eagles at Vikings. I actually have Eagles in this
Tough.
simply because they do a really good job at stopping the run. They're only allowing around 63 yards exactly. As ESPN.com again. Everybody knows Kirk Cousins. We're not gonna call him a bust yet, but you would much rather see Kirk Cousins throw the ball than Dalvin Cook just run it down your throat every single play because they're doing a really good job of that.
Kirk Cousins has done a decent job.
Yeah, he's good. He had 84 million good though.
He's shown up and made passes that he needs to make.
That's right.
And I think that's gonna factor in a good little bit into this game.
The Eagles are a little banged up. Hopefully, my takeaway for this: Howard and Ertz, Jordan Howard and Ertz from Philly are gonna have 2 monster games.
And you took it from me right there. If Philly can't put it on the ground and put that ball on the ground and pound it, it's not possible to put it in against that Vikings secondary like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough, and that's why I'm taking the Vikings in this game because of that secondary.
I'm taking the Eagles' better quarterback. I mean, honestly, both of
They're
them.
at home.
Yeah, they're at home, but I mean,
Vikings at home.
Hey, Carson Wentz did go to Green Bay and pull it off.
Well, time will tell.
Yeah, you're right. I got the Eagles. You got the Vikings. Next up, a game I'm kind of interested in. Saints at Jags. The reason why is simply because I know everybody was so sold on Minshew and all of this and that, and last week magic kind of stopped. You know, it's
I'm looking at you like, what you want to see the Saints whoop their ass?
even in my team's case, Daniel Jones, he had two wins against pretty under average teams, but 2 wins are 2 wins regardless.
They best DB don't even want to play for them no more.
That is a fact. Also, but that's not because of the record. That's because him and upstairs.
But what I'm saying is the best quarterback don't want to play for you no more. Who gonna lock up? Who gonna lock him up? Who gonna lock up?
I don't know. So ain't nobody found out how to stop Michael Thomas yet. I mean,
exactly.
In all honesty, no offense, but he's the only wide receiver on that team that's making a difference.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I just really think the Minshew magic is slowly fading out, and you have to eventually play teams who are above average, and the Saints are a above average team.
And what that boy name was that was a quarterback for them that they kept putting in, oh Lord.
Who?
Jacksonville.
Nick Foles?
No.
Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles. Didn't he come in like a hot boy when he first started? Came in like a hot boy, like a hot.
Yeah, he got a contract.
And exposed.
What he wasn't that good.
It's something about Jacksonville and quarterbacks.
No, something about Washington and quarterbacks. Something about Washington and quarterbacks.
What was the last Jacksonville quarterback that came out of there was decent, sir?
Ooh, I don't pay too much attention to that.
Byron Leftwich?
You
NFC. That's what I'm saying. Byron Leftwich.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'm an NFC guy, so I really.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I got the Saints winning this game, but I want to see if Minshew can just make it a good game. But I definitely have the Saints winning this. And
then you got the way the Saints secondary has been showing up and doing what they need to do. Mainly Marshawn Lattimore is been big.
He's one of those guys who is just like, you kind of just scratch your head. Because some games I just watch him get obliterated. And then other games I see him and it's just like last week, he held Mike Evans to 0 catches. Now, granted, some of those throws are terrible. And he only got 3 targets. But I sincerely believe he did a great job. Now, I may be wrong, but I honestly think there's no corner who can one-on-one press man stop Mike Evans a whole game. I just do not think he's too big, he's too physical, and he's too fast. But they did a good job. He did a great job of covering him. But I got the Saints winning this game. I just want to see if Minshew can, bounce back from his first loss. That's pretty much what I want to see.
Okay.
We have another garbage time game, unfortunately. I'm just gonna keep it honest with y'all. We have Bengals at Ravens. Ravens are pretty upset.
We don't really have that. The Bengals just the game.
No AJ Green, no John Ross. You got Tyler Boyd. If you have him in fantasy, I saw him. He's the only one who's probably gonna catch a pass. Him and Mixon. Besides that, I don't have too much to say about this game. The Ravens are gonna win this.
Ravens.
Another divisional game coming up. We got 49ers at Rams. I'm going to take the Rams for the simple fact I'm still not sold on Jimmy G.
Todd Gurley not playing this week, sir.
Don't matter. Is Jimmy G playing? Well, they got a chance. And I'm talking about the Rams. He makes some very questionable throws. They have a great defense, and they do a really good job. They do a really good job of getting to the quarterback.
Did you see what the 49ers defense did? The boy,
I saw that.
Alex, I'm not going to.
So how goes Jimmy G name? What did he ooh and ah you with nigga? What is he ooh and ah you with all season?
He ain't got a ooh and ah with. He got a ooh and ah with wins. He wins.
Okay. He's another one. That's another team. who was the last team that they played that over 500? They played who? Didn't they play Pittsburgh? No
Yeah,
Big Ben.
Pittsburgh.
No Big Ben. Miami, trash. Tampa Bay, up and down, very bipolar. And they played Baker Mayfield. No offense, but they haven't really played a team that you'll look at and be like, yeah, they'll probably go in the playoffs. This is their first actual competitive game.
Yeah, but you never know what might happen with the Broncos.
Do you sincerely believe any of those teams going to the playoffs? Yes or no?
Yes.
Who? The Browns? That's about the only one. Because not gonna be mine.
The Browns could definitely turn this team around. I mean, they still have some very hell of a.
Yeah, they gotta go to Foxborough. So don't forget about that. All right. But anyway,
hey.
I got the Rams.
Learning experience.
I got the Rams winning this, and I got them winning this all off of the arm of Jimmy G. I'm expecting him to throw about 2 picks.
That's tough, bro.
This
That defense.
Baker just threw 3.
But I'm just saying, it could be the same thing with golf.
I don't think so. I don't think the
secondary. All right, but what I'm saying is, when they go flush his ass out the pocket and force him on them bad throws, Sherman will be there.
Who? Richard Sherman?
You heard of it.
Yeah, he's doing all right. I mean,
He holding his own for that defense this year.
I
He's
mean-
definitely the defensive leader of that team right now.
Yeah, in the secondary, I give him that.
Yeah.
I give Bosa, like. But I did see Jarvis lighting him up a lot. Like the other night. That got overshadowed by the 3 points. But I did see Jarvis giving him that
If
But
you
you-
giving him that work like that,
work.
he
Yeah,
gonna
but
get
Sherman
that.
said, "Hey, say, buddy, look at the scope." Anyway,
And that's the bottom line.
so you got the 4 and I got the Rams. I think it's gonna be a very close game. But I think it's gonna come down to which quarterback is gonna throw that pick at the vital time. Oh, next up we got another bad game. We got Falcons at Cardinals. I got Falcons winning. I don't really have to go much into this. The Cardinals have the worst offensive line. Larry, look, do me a favor. Go out and beat that Cheetah's record of the most catches. But that's another story for another time. But I have the Falcons winning this game. Offensive line still isn't good. They still haven't did anything special. Arizona, yeah, they beat Cincy, but between Cincy, Arizona, and Miami, they'll probably be all in the top 5 of drafts. And I think Julio's gonna have a big day. Hopefully, Devontae Freeman has a big day. I think everybody's gonna have a big day.
The Cardinals just no. It's just a tough. It's a building. It's a learning experience for that team right now.
Yeah.
Like we said since day one, it's just
Everybody knew they were gonna be bad.
Yeah, hey, man, you been a little harsh, bro.
Everybody knew they were gonna be bad.
That's tough, man. I guess
He went from the best college offensive line to the worst offensive line in football. And he's only like 5
He's
feet.
learning to get that little ass out the pocket, dude.
He sure he like 5'3".
That motherfucker moving like a mother, though.
Yeah. But yeah, they taking it out. Titans at Broncos. I got the Titans winning this one. I think Derrick Henry is going to be a large part of this.
I agree.
Broncos lost one of their best pass rushers, I want to say 2 weeks ago, so that's going to hurt them. Flacco has thrown a couple picks this season, I want to say 4. Mariota surprisingly has thrown none. He's just not been good on some days, but he's taking care of the ball. Even though the Broncos are at home, I have the Titans winning this game. Kind of not that excited about it, to be honest. I don't think.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be a pretty lackluster game. It won't
Either
be.
Henry or Sutton. One of them.
It's gonna be. It's just gonna be a football game of.
Who makes a big play?
Yeah, and I think the Titans, the way Henry's been playing this year is unbelievable. Like these past few seasons, he's turned into like this
Worth his draft stock.
in every way.
Cowboys at Jets.
That's interesting.
I got the Cowboys.
I'm gonna have to take the Cowboys on that one too.
Mosley still isn't back. The QB's just come back from a kissing sickness, which is kind of weird. Mono.
You aggravate my soul, son.
Le'Veon, he's trying, but
You can't do it by yourself like that, man.
If the Jets plan on winning this, I need Robbie Anderson to come out and have some big plays. Demaryius Thomas, I need you to get your couple good catches in. Just keep the game close. I think they could pull out at home, but I'm not betting on it. I'm taking the Cowboys to be safe on this one.
Cowboys.
Got a Sunday night game. You know, if Big Ben was playing, this would be a game. This would definitely be a great game to watch. Steelers at Chargers. Not to say the backup isn't doing good, but I want to see that down to that third string quarterback as of now. I'm not too sure. Second string's come back in. He got knocked out the game last week, so I'm not too sure if he's going to make it, if he's still in concussion protocol or whatever the injury was. Hopefully he gets better. Chargers, they're just going to be a better team.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Chargers are going to win this game just simply off the fact that they have it, like, pretty much what you said. They have it a lot more put together right now. They don't have as much. Yeah, they got Melvin Gordon back on the field. I mean, like, the unit's not missing anything for them. They just need to get it together and keep it in gear for their team, and they're always going to be a playoff contender. As far as the Steelers go, this season's not going to be in hope for them.
James Conner's getting put on check. He's not being they're definitely game plan for him a lot more this year. Juju still hasn't embraced the number one role yet. There's no James Washington, and they're traveling.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning this game. I got Chargers very convincingly. And the last game of the week, we got Lions at Packers, another divisional game. Packers, definitely.
Packers.
You know, that secondary.
Showing their work.
Amazing.
Yes.
You know,
showing it.
The way Matt Stafford likes to throw the ball around, I definitely think they'll come up with some turnovers. I definitely think they'll game plan more for the running game of the Packers. But this is still Aaron Rodgers. He still can't get the ball on the field. Hopefully, with them playing Monday, that will give Devontae Adams, another day's rest. And hopefully he can be back for this game. I'm still picking them, whether he's there or not. But if he's there, I have them win this very convincingly. Big play slate, it don't matter. They're going to win. And that's it. That's all we got for y'all this week. Go ahead, subscribe, comment, like, and we out.